good with y'all, man? Happy Friday. Hopefully you guys are having a good start to your day. Hopefully you're going to have a good weekend. So, we got some Superman stuff to talk about again. And we are going to cover every Superman article that comes out. Why? Because one, I can do whatever I want. And two, because the media has pushed this narrative so bad to make this movie a success when we all knew it really wasn't the success that they were claiming it to be. So, comicbookmovie.com put out this article. Was Superman really a box office success? The answer may surprise you. So let's jump into this article and see what they working with. Alright. So, actually it's by comicbook.com, not comic book movie. I don't know why I said that. Comicbook.com. So it says James Gunn's Superman was one of the most important film releases of this year. While Gunn tried to downplay the amount of pressure Superman was under to perform at the box office, there's no denying there was a lot riding on the reboot. We knew this movie had a lot of pressure. Anybody with common sense knew that this film was under pressure. And I myself came out and even said that this movie didn't need to make a ton of money. It needed to win the fans back. And it didn't either. As the first theatrical installment of the newly launched DC Universe franchise, Superman needed to be well received so the shared universe got off on a high note, earning positive reviews from fans and critics alike. Superman exceeded box office projections in its opening weekend, and eventually became the year's highest grossing comic book movie. With a worldwide gross of $615.7 million, Superman was seemingly a success, but a harder look at the numbers could reveal otherwise. Now that Superman has officially finished its box office run, Forbes did a breakdown of the movie's financial stats. Expenses come out to about $350 million. A figure that includes the $225 million production budget and another $125 million for marketing cost. However, there's been various articles that came out that the marketing was up to $200 million. And remember with this marketing, they were worldwide with this, man. Didn't they not paint, but they decorated the Eiffel Tower or something like that? I'm pretty sure I saw some images of them. I don't know if it was the Eiffel Tower, but it was something like that. They were worldwide. So I can honestly believe that the marketing was much higher than $125 million. As Forbes notes, studios generally split their ticket sales 50-50 with theater owners, which means DC Studios Warner Bros. Took home approximately $308 million of Superman's global total. That number is obviously below $350 million that was spent on the film. So based on this, Superman actually didn't turn a profit from the box office grosses alone, but it's not all bad news for the DCU. So we knew that the movie didn't. We knew it. They had reshoots. They had all these different things that happened. The tax documents coming out saying in the state of Ohio to get the tax incentives, the production budget was $363 million. You go by just $363 million and then I guess you could just go on the low note of $125 million, man. That's over $500 million right there just between the marketing and the movie. The film industry is a business, so the box office is undeniably an important aspect. Studios don't want to see their highly touted releases bomb and fail to make an impact with general audiences. That said, box office is not the only revenue source available to studios. There are other ways to recoup investments. In the case of a major blockbuster like Superman, there are licensing and merchandising deals tie into toys that can prove to be quite lucrative. Additionally, WB makes money from home media sales, POV rentals, Blu-ray purchases, and etc. And Superman is the type of film that could help drive up the HBO Max subscriptions. Yes, and they have put the Superman on sale, or what do you call it? My brain ain't thinking. They put it on wow, I really can't think of this simple term right now. They put it on a sale. We'll just say sale. They put it on sale multiple times so people could either rent it or buy it multiple times. And then we have people posting pictures of stuff of, the Superman toys being on sale on clearance because nobody's buying them. It's important to keep that more comprehensive picture in mind, especially since the movie-going habits have changed significantly following the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, I will say this. Yes, I think going to the movie theaters have declined since the pandemic. However, there are still a ton of movies out here making a lot of money domestically and internationally. So I don't really that we got to knock that out as an excuse, because yes, I do think movie times have changed since COVID, but there are still a lot of successful movies out there in the movie theaters post pandemic. Let's see. Shortened theatrical windows have made it easier for people to wait and see the latest releases at home. Superman became available on digital roughly a month after it hit theaters, a decision made to give more fans access to the film before Peacemaker Season 2 premiere. For what it's worth, Superman has been a big hit on home media, topping HBO Max charts after its debut on the streaming platform. That doesn't mean it's a big... we talked about this multiple times, man. Just because it's on top 10 on HBO Max does not mean it's a big hit. Peacemaker peaked at like 744K viewers. That's it. Not even in the millions. Not even in the millions. Not Christopher Reeve. Matt Reeves, the Penguin, peaked at over 3.3 million. So we got to stop this whole little narrative that it's killing the HBO charts, because sure, it's something new that's out. People are going to watch it. They're going to turn it on. Yes. But we also have to take into consideration, like I said before, that damn horrible movie with Ice Cube, War of the Worlds, was on Amazon's top 10 movies. Does that mean it's a good movie? Hell no. That thing was horrible. I wouldn't recommend anybody to watch that. They should just take that out the library. But let's carry on. Taking everything into account, WB will likely turn a profit on Superman. Even if Superman isn't in the black yet, executives are happy with the way it's turned. No, they're not, man. How are executives happy with Superman? It only made $615 million. See, I don't like this narrative, man. When this movie was coming out, it's gonna be $1 billion. It's gonna blow Zack Snyder. It's gonna blow all the Superman movies out of the water, and it's pretty much dead last. Gunn is moving forward to follow-up film Man of Tomorrow, which we will see Superman and Lex Luthor team up against a dangerous threat, which we all know Brainiac. Man of Tomorrow has already secured a July 2027 release date, and filming will begin next year. That likely wouldn't be happening if Warner Bros. Discovery DC Studios parent company had concerns regarding Superman's performance. Instead, WB has enough confidence in the direction of the DCU to continue the franchise. They said the same thing on Superman's release. See, this is why I don't like some of the media stuff, man. They said the same thing. James Gunn is doing all these test screenings and all this early stuff because they have full confidence in James Gunn's movie. I mean, of course they're going to say that. Do you think somebody in their own company is going to talk bad about something they're releasing that's supposed to make them money? That's like me releasing a product and then me coming out saying, yeah, don't buy my product, it sucks. That's common sense, man. Oh man, so let's see what we got, man. Superhero movies have been around for so long that it's easy to forget each one isn't an apples to apples comparison to what come before. Superman is the DCU's first movie, and financial expectations should always be the more modest in those cases. Iron Man got the MCU off to a humble start of $587 million. Whoa. We are not going to compare James Gunn's Superman to Iron Man or Batman Begins. Hell no. Iron Man got the MCU off to a humble start of $585 million worldwide, and Batman Begins grossed just $375 million globally. Both of those franchises went on to do great things, so the same can be true for the DCU. No, now that things are in the full swing and the audience are on board, new vision of the DC. Comic book, I was rocking with y'all for a little bit, but what are y'all talking about, man? What are y'all talking about? No, absolutely not. Stop comparing James Gunn's Superman to this atrocious... stop comparing it to Batman Begins and Iron Man. Iron Man was very well received. Batman Begins was very well received. That's why the franchises took off and did $1 billion. Creature Commandos. Is it well received? I don't know. I haven't watched it. I could care less. Peacemaker is not well received, besides what the Rotten Tomatoes say, and we all know Rotten Tomatoes. James Gunn's Superman is not well received. What are we talking about? These are two separate... No. James Gunn's Superman is not on Iron Man's level in the MCU. James Gunn's Superman is not on Batman Begins level. Stop it. Absolutely stop it. I don't care what the box office was for Batman Begins. Batman Begins was a first of its own. And it set it set the way for the franchise moving forward. So Batman Begins may have not done a lot at the box office. But you also got to remember it was the first of its kind. And when did Batman Begins come out? It came out like what, 2008 or 2005? What? Can't remember. Didn't we have like some hard times during that time too? I don't know. I ain't gonna go too deep into that. But listen, no, absolutely not. No, James Gunn's Superman is not on Iron Man's level, and it's not on Batman Begins level. And I love how they're trying to tally up all this, like the VOD sales and all this and all that. Like, yeah, Superman could be a success with all that. Sure, maybe it could turn a profit with all those things adding up, but it was a failure in the theaters. And if we go to Man of Steel, adjust for inflation, it's over 900 million. You take in all of Man of Steel sales with DVDs and stuff, it's over $1 billion easy. So there's no comparison here. This is just not a well received. And this is why people are so mad. We gave up this. I mean, we didn't give it up. But this was given up for James Gunn's DCU. There was no warrant for a reboot. We did not need a reboot. We need this. This shot alone right here outbeats everything James Gunn has put out. I haven't seen Creature Commandos, and I know it outbeats it. I haven't seen all of Peacemaker, but I know this outbeats it. I've seen James Gunn's Superman, and this far blows James Gunn's Superman out of proportion. Out of the waters. It blows it out of the way. No. This is why a majority of the fan base ain't rocking with it. We had the badass Darkseid on the screen. We had the Justice League. And you trying to come in here and give us this Superman, this watered down Superman with the Justice Gang and a hot girl that was so stupid that she shouldn't even been in the movie. Literally screaming for no reason. And I like that girl as an actress. I can't remember her name, but I like her. She's a good actor. But that hot girl was atrocious. So no. Absolutely not. This is why fans are mad. This is why the movies aren't doing good. And this is why Superman is just not a success in the theaters. Because, well, majority of the fan base, we don't want it. It's not quality. It's just not. Just not. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Look. Anybody who actually goes and does research for themselves, we all knew James Gunn's Superman wasn't the success that they were claiming it to be. All the fake hype. Literally, all fake hype. Oh, this movie has the most amount of views. Oh, this movie already has 125 million profit. Oh, all these articles referring to Superman and how it's outperformed all these movies domestically. They push this narrative so hard to make it look good. And it's just, we just knew. It's kind of like one of those people who acts like their life is so perfect. On like social media, for example. Their life is so perfect on social media. But then when you get down to the nitty gritty and you actually see them in real life, it's not as perfect as they portray it to be. This is exactly what James Gunn's Superman. This movie wasn't perfect. It was bad. It was bad. And that's as simple as that. Superman should never be kicked in the nuts and then make a face like a 3-year-old. Like, no. He's the Man of Steel. They made him the man of a joke. That's what he was in this movie. So, I'm going to leave it at that, man. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought. If you enjoyed my thoughts, make sure you hit that like and hit that sub, man. You already know. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Hashtag release the Ayer cut as well, because that is in the Snyderverse. And things have came out over the years that we were supposed to get a very different version of his movie. And I would love to see that. So, I want quality. Not this crap that's being put out. Orgy scenes and penises and boobs all. I don't want it. I want Zack Snyder's epicness with Darkseid. So, Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'll catch y'all in the next, man. 100,000 subscribers is grind time. Let's get it.